Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics, where we are restoring a 78 El Camino SS, and we're rolling right along with it. Last couple episodes, we started on the rear floor. Last episode, we finished up. Oh, is that cat shit? Something, I don't know what that is. Did the front pan and fiberglass the rear area back here, and seam sealed it, undercoated it. It's all done. Okay, so got the new carpet in. We're gonna put the new carpet, but we're gonna put, I got some insulation left over right here. We're gonna cut that up, and mainly we got the header right here, but then the exhaust is going to be real close here. Oh, that's just some it looked like cat shit there for a minute, but I had the doors closed so they couldn't get in. Okay, so you're going to put down some of the insulation and then the carpet. This back area, this is, okay, I'm not sure what to do about this. This, we can try cleaning it up, but that snaps in here and hangs down. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna, I don't think they make this. They might. Okay, the carpet is ACC, which is the main maker of automotive carpets. I got it through Rock Auto. They're usually the cheapest to get it through, $163 or something shipped. But $163. Now, they had the whole kit, which it might have included this. But it did include, I can't remember, but it did include, let me get this stuff out of the way. It did include this back piece. See, this is all nasty. It had been folded down for who knows how long. Can I clean this up and put it back in? I don't know. I'd hate to, but I can try it. Because the problem is it's all curved, see? I can't, if it was a flat piece of carpet, I'd just get a flat piece of carpet and put in there. We may take the power washer to that and see if we can clean it up. But anyway, so Rock Auto or ACC had the kit that included this, but it was like $367. It was like $200 more for this. Oh, and what it also included was the two carpet pads here. I guess you take this off from the door panel and put them on there. So I think it included those two strips and that for like $200 more. I was like, no, screw it. So anyway, we'll clean this up, see if I can peel this stuff off. I don't know. If we can contact cement this stuff in there, see, it's so nasty. We might be able to use it. I don't know. Same with this piece. See, there's a couple of, one of the little things is ripped, but it'd be better than nothing. I'd like to have some type of cover over that. Okay, so we'll go over the carpet. The carpet's pretty close to the same color. But the console and stuff holes are not cut out. I just now put it out in the sun. We'll let it just kind of bounce back into shape a little bit. These are just little red remnants of something. So we're going to measure it out and cut these holes right here for the console and shifter and everything. And then, yeah, then we'll set it in there and cut the holes out for the seat belts, seat mounting holes, stuff like that. See, this one here requires a little cut 2 little cuts there. We'll measure all that. Now this listing actually didn't say it included the insulation. So I didn't think I was going to get insulation, because I think the insulated ones were a lot more. So I just took a chance, but it's insulated. Okay, so that's good. And yeah, it's a little bit lighter. You can see here it's more of a dark gold, but that's okay. You'll never get these tan, gold, camel, whatever you want to call them. You'll never get them all the parts all the same color. So like I said in the last video, if it wasn't worth so much or whatever, I would just put everything in black, buy everything in black. Okay, so yeah, we got that to do, and I got that new headliner in, which wasn't very much. I thought it was 18. I think it was 28 bucks. More than enough to do it. Same thing. I don't know if that's going to be the same color or not, but so in order to do the headliner, you got to take out all the trim, which we're going to take out anyway to paint. Okay, there's the headliner. It was all hanging down. I ripped it all out. You can see it hanging down here from the sun visors, which are another problem. There's no upholstery shops around here, so I can't get anybody to sew stuff or anything like that. There was one, but the guy went out of business. Okay, so take out this trim panel, this one, these ones crossed here, this little one here, then these ones here, which are all disintegrated, especially that one, and then the 2 pillar ones, and then this one here. So all Phillips screws, should be able to take them out pretty easily. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm not sure what to do about these door panels, guys. I'm going to leave them till last. But this video, we'll get all the carpet situated and get a new headliner put in there. And then we got to at least get all these panels here, painted and everything, because that's what holds up the headliner. Well, that and the dome light, which I need a lens for, and I want to check if that works. And the sun visors kind of hold it up too, but mainly these here. So we got to get all them painted and get ready to put them on. Then we'll put in the new headliner and then all the trim, and then we can leave stuff like this off, I guess, so we can see if we can either find new ones or fix them. So that's the plan, guys, for this video. Then after that, we can just wait on the seat covers to come and decide what to do about them door panels. See, all this chrome is all peeling off, and then this plastic isn't very good shape, but I don't know. I know some companies make new ones, but I think they're a lot of money. But anyway, we're gonna wait on them. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. I'll come back when I get all this trim pulled, and we'll lay that backing down and get the new headliner ready to put in there. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, I put down some of that insulation. I used some tape just to hold it there, because frankly it's cheaper than contact cement, and the carpet will hold it down. So anyway, that should be all right there. Better than nothing. Double, you know, it's got the insulation in the carpet. So I'm going to cut the carpet and put that in next. I made a segment a little bit ago. I'm going to put it in right after this. It's got some colorful language in it, so if you got a kid listening or something, you can put your hands over his ears or something, tell him to leave the room. But anyway, after the next segment, we'll be back with the carpet. Okay, guys. I appreciate y'all comments, suggestions, compliments, or whatever. But every once in a while, I'll get, I don't know exactly how to explain it, dumb, moronic, idiotic, whatever you want to call it, comments. And I know most of you say, oh, just don't let it bother you. Well, I'm going to call out one that I just got on the video, which will actually be fixing the rusty floors. Okay, before that, when I found the build sheet, I commented that it's worth about $5,000. Now, I was just guessing, about $5,000 more than a base model. Then I said, $3,000 to $5,000 more. Okay, so, because I was, getting comments, oh, it's just a decal package. I went over what was included in the SS package. Okay, so I get this comment, which I'm going to read to you, from Terrence Mahoney. That is not a 70 El Camino with a 454 and a 4-speed. It's a Malaise era trim package. The optional engine per your build sheet was a 305 2-barrel, which you removed. Value is determined by mileage, condition, and originality if you want top dollar. The original sales brochure lists a front air dam, matching sport mirrors, black painted grille accents, decal, accent stripes, rally wheels with P205/75 R14 steel belted radials, SSID on doors, tailgate, and instrument panel. That's it. You think an appearance package is worth $5,000 over base? No, sir, not from me. Okay, well, the only compliment I'll give this guy is that he actually looked up what the SS package contained, which, most of the dumb comments are, oh, just decals. So he listed it all off. So he did his research on there, but he didn't research the value of the car. Okay? And then he thinks I'm comparing it to a 70, an older SS. No, if you had a 70 El Camino base model that's worth $20,000, an El Camino SS 454 4-speed is going to be worth about $20,000 more. It's going to be worth about $40,000. So not 5. I put 5 because this is a 78, disco era, non-performance, engine-wise, horsepower. That's why I said $5,000. So I looked it up. I went to Haggerty old car values, and guess what? A V6 base model is now, they only had good condition. They had like fair, poor, fair, good, excellent, all that. But you had to sign up or something to read it all, except for the good. They just had good condition. Base model V6, $5,100. I put in SS model, $12,100. $7,000 more. So, why look stupid posting that when you could have easily just did what I did and looked it up and seen it was worth $7,000 more? No, you had to look like an idiot. Okay, so guys, if you're going to make comments like that, do some research, look it up. This channel is not about bullshitting anybody, okay? This channel is the complete opposite. I give you the straight scoop. Just like this, I told you, the 77 Malibu Arts car, they're not worth fixing up. Art's car is probably more than the gold one. The gold one's just an old beater. And, you know, I know a lot of people didn't, you know, wanted me to fix it up. But I don't make my money off YouTube. There's plenty of YouTube channels on there that'll take stupid cars that aren't worth anything and do all kinds of crazy shit to them. Fix them up, put turbos on them. We can't do that here. We're got our feet on the ground here. We're fixing cars up that are worth fixing up and are worth money, and we're gonna make money. Okay, we're not YouTube cartoonish bullshit stuff. So this channel is not about bullshitting around. I'll give you the straight scoop, okay? So, yeah, I just want to get that off my chest. It's just like, you know, when I did the Nomad. I mean, almost every video, that's not no Nomad. Nomads are only 55 to 57. Oh, you're a fucking retard. You fucking put Nomad emblems on it. You know, call me every name in the book. Some guy username named Mike. No, you're fucking, you know. Just, that's what I got to put up with, guys. I know, I usually just let them go. But, you know, like I said, do your research, or you're going to look like an idiot, and most likely I'm going to call you out on it if you make some dumb comment. Because I don't want other people reading that and thinking it's fact. You see, people that read the comments, oh yeah, well, he's a bullshitter. He thinks his car's worth $5 grand more than a base model. He's a bullshitter. No, I'm not the bullshitter. Okay? So, no offense over people that have a V6 base model, or a base model, or a Conquista. If you got a car, one like this, and you're, you know, putting a V8 in it, putting an LS in it, doing, more power to you, no problem. If you like the car, if it's got sentimental value, even if you put, you know, money in it that you can get back out without making a profit, but you can break even, that's fine. You know, if you like the car, you only got one car, that's fine. I got, you know, about 20 old cars that just, to me, I gotta make them worth more than what I put into them. I just don't do it for fun. Although I like doing it, I like building them, and I enjoy it, or else I wouldn't be doing it. But to me, they gotta be worth more than I put into them. And this is a big bonus. It's a big $7,000 bonus by it being a real SS. And now you could also add that it's a one owner. I got the title from 1978. It's a one owner. It's got buckets. It's got console. It's got a tilt steering. It's got the CB radio, which, you know, according to eBay is $1,500. So it's got a lot of stuff going for it. See? So trying to compare this to a base model with just super sport decals on it is asinine. Okay? So do a little research before you comment like that. And everybody else, you know, like I said, I appreciate your comments and everything. Just once in a while, I get these comments that I'm going to start calling them out, because they're just dumb, and I don't want people to read them and think they're right and I'm wrong, when it's the opposite. Okay, guys, I just thought I'd go over that. Okay, we'll get back to this. Okay, guys, I had to let it sit out in the sun. Came out pretty good, forming wise. Got a little wrinkle there and there, but anyway, I cut out spots for the console to mount. Fix and mount that in there, then we'll go from there. It's a lot of trimming going to be required, a lot of extra, especially back here too. That only needs to come to here. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It conforms pretty good to all the spots, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna use my power washer and clean up this console. It's just filthy. And this back divider between the back and the cubby hole area, and then I'll see what I can do with this. If not, I'll put down something else, but it's kind of curved, it's kind of conformed to that area. So anyway, I'll clean all this. Okay, let me do this and I'll be back. Okay guys, I pressure washed this piece here. A lot of dirt and stuff came out of it. You can see how it's kind of conformed to that back, so I guess I'll save it. I'll just have to pick out these pieces of rusty metal and just crap like that. I guess I'll reuse it. It's okay. I scrubbed this down with soap, but it didn't come clean. May have to paint this black. The console got a bunch of rubs from the seats. Scuff marks. I'm gonna take some reducer thinner, see if I can clean this up. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mount that in there for now, clean it up and see what we'll need for that. I don't know if I want to paint that or not. I forgot to pressure wash this back piece here too. We're definitely not going to use the mats, but we're going to go ahead and clean this stuff up here too later. Okay, well, I'm going to put the console in and clean it up. I'll be back. Okay guys, it's the next day. It's all dry. It's crappy looking, but it's basically hidden back there. That's about all I could do with it. I just kind of picked off all the loose, well, I thought I did, but we're just gonna lay it back there. Okay, I changed the straps out. They're about 20 bucks for new straps. Here's the old ones here. This one here they tried to fix. But yeah, gonna get a new tailgate anyway, hopefully. Anyway, let me slide this in there and see what it looks like. Okay guys, I got most of this trim out. It's pretty nasty. We're gonna clean that up and paint it. Some of these clips broke. Has some weird triangular looking weird clips. I don't know. Okay, this is the rubber piece. Separate the carpet to that black back area. I had a little bit of black vinyl paint and I just spritzed it on there just to cover the rust stuff. Okay. I gotta take the seat belt off to get these off. So anyway, I don't know how good you can see in there. It's kind of overcast today, but it fit pretty good up in there. And this is where the screws for that black mount to. And I just had to cut this carpet around there. I don't like the way this carpet has that wrinkle there. It doesn't really, yeah, it's no big deal. Ain't nobody gonna look back there really. But anyway, I cut out the little areas and most of these screws were rusted on there and stripped. So I gotta re-drill holes in all these across there and mount that black plastic thing there. And then we just gotta take this out and the sun visors and the dome light, and you can see this. Here's the backing of it right here. I've been vacuuming this, and scrape all this stuff off. So we'll do that next. But yeah, I've been I don't know what that is. Anyway, all this crap has just been falling and ruining my new carpet. I've been vacuuming the hell out of it 2 or 3 times already. Okay, so we drill some holes, get that black plastic thing on there, and then take the rest of this sun visors, dome light, and this trim here off. I'm going to try to save the clips that are holding that on there, and then we'll pull this headliner out. So I'll be back. Okay guys, there it is. Okay, I'm going to put the spare tire back there. I don't know how good you can see that back there, but it's got that curve right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put this spare back there. You know, I painted it the same color as the other ones. I actually painted both of them. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, there it is. It's in there really snug. And I said that seatbelt thing there's broke, but if I go to the junkyard, I'll find another one. If not, it ain't going nowhere. Most it would do would hit the back seat. So anyway, yeah, that's where it's supposed to go. And then this is for just junk. Okay, let me take the rest of this trim off and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got it out of there and all the trim. I don't know if I showed, I put this console in. This, I'm gonna have to paint. It's all, I don't know what it is there, but I tried cleaning it up with some reducer and stuff. But anyway, I gotta paint that. And probably this tier too, same color. Should probably do that plate there, radio plate too, but for now we'll do those two. Get that in there, and then we'll mess with the universal China shifter thing and see if that'll work. All these black marks on both sides are from the seat belt, so I don't think I'm gonna paint this because it's just gonna rub again. Maybe not so much here. Once the seats are in, we'll see what it looks like. Maybe we'll just kind of spritz it in there because there's no use. Okay. Yeah, I started here getting the seat bolts. There's the 2 front ones. I still got to do the 2 back ones. See, I got them in here, 2 back ones, the front one. And this, I had to weld that stud. I had to cut a bolt and weld it on there. That's just the nut on the end. So I got them ones done. Just got to do these 2. The sill plates are just filthy. I was going to leave them off because they're going to paint the jambs anyway, but I may put them on there just to get that carpet in there and kind of, there's the seat bolts right there. And then these kick panels are really nasty. They need to be painted. Here's the sun visors. The cardboard, or the, yeah, whatever this is, backing is okay. I just need, I don't have a sewing machine or nothing to. Usually you would take some headliner material, sew it on there, but I ain't got a sewing machine. Okay, so here's the headliner. Okay, it's just, it's kind of a different backing, more of a, I don't know, clean that up. But this is the headliner material right here. It actually separates from this. See? This separates from this. But the new headliner is this and this all in one. So what you gotta do is you gotta take all this off. And I think it'll just peel off like that. But if it doesn't, I think this will be all right. Some of them you have to take a wire brush because it'll stick. This is a different backing. This is a newer, more of a plasticky backing. Some of them are real brittle, and they make this stuff stick so good that you got to take a wire brush and get all this stuff off. It's a real nasty job. But this one, it looks like it'll be fairly easy. Okay, I don't have any glue to put the new headliner on yet, but let me just clean this up and I'll show you, and we'll get the new headliner. See, most of this is going to peel off, and I'll run down and get some spray glue. I got like half a can, but that ain't going to be enough. I don't want to get right in the middle of it and run out. So yeah, we'll do that. Like I said, can't put it on until I paint all this trim. All these clips broke. See, they have a little middle in here, and there's no way of saving them. So we have to get a tube of urethane, put them on there, and let's see, all this has got to be painted before I put it on anyway. So we're not going to be able to put the headliner on till at least we get the front and the back of these to hold it up there. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, it was a lot easier using a scraper, and it came right off. Okay, a couple of pieces were broke. This was already broke. I think somebody tried messing with the dome light and they cracked it and put masking tape there, but anyway, I put duct tape behind it, and these pieces here, this couple pieces here came off. There's one little piece here, I don't know where it is, but anyway, put some duct tape in behind there to strengthen it up. Yeah, this isn't very strong stuff. Okay, so here's the new headliner. I forgot how much. It was like 28 bucks, but I forgot how much I bought of it. Way more than I need, which is good if I could sew and do the sun visors, but yeah. Well, plus this. See, there's going to be quite a bit left. Okay, so basically fit it on there, cut it all the way around, and then we'll get ready for some glue. I'll see what I got. I just glanced and noticed I had some more. This is when I was doing the Nomad headliner. I had this, but there isn't much left of it. And then I noticed I had this. There ain't much left in that either. I got a little bit of each of them, some contact cement. I think that's all the glue that I got. I may have to go get a fresh can. I hear the rain coming, so I'm gonna have to get that inside here before it gets all wet. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, went to Walmart and bought a fresh can, 17 something for this, plus tax. This one I got a little bit left, so we'll use up that. You want to put a couple of generous coats on each. On each surface. Now here's the back of the headliner. And that's it for that can. Okay, so put a couple of coats on each surface, let it sit for a few, stick it on there, and I'll come back once I got it on there. Okay guys, Got it over here. Just put it down there. Just push it all in really good. And it's getting kind of dark out because so yeah, I'll just let it sit overnight. In the morning we'll put it in there. So you just want to trim around the edges, cut open the little hole for the dome light. I'm going to try to mark with a little marker, little dots where the screws go for the sun visors, because those are always hard to find. Okay, yeah, that's all there is to it. Just cut all the, I'm fixing to take a scissors and cut all the edges off. And I'm going to bring in some trim pieces, water sand them up, wash them, and we'll try some of this vinyl paint here. This stuff was 22 bucks a can. So that's what we're painting it with, this Camel. Somebody wrote on there, oh, it took 4 or 5 coats to cover it. I don't know what he was trying to cover, but I hope it covers good. If it takes 4 or 5 coats to cover something, we're gonna need a lot more cans than that, and that's kind of a rip-off. But anyway, cats, get. Okay, well, I just came from inside. I was reading the comments on a lady's video. Before I forget, Joe Brock comments 3 or 4 times a video. I guess you're using a voice-to-text translator or something, and all your comments are just garbled nonsense. None of it makes sense. You've been going on for a month or 2. I don't know what you're using, Swahili to Ebonics translator or something, but I don't even know why you don't even read them after you post it. But whatever you're using ain't working. I know a lot of guys get a kick out of it and put comments behind it saying, what the hell is this? Because it all comes out in just garbled nonsense. Some of it's kind of funny to read. But anyway, if you want to try something else there, Joe. Okay, guys, I'll be back. Okay, guys, that took a while. All this stuff was nasty, and underneath, and anyway, the 2 worst are the 2 front kick panels here. They're kind of falling apart right there. I know it's kind of dark in here. I could turn on the other light, but this light here, but okay, so I think we're going to save them. I'm not going to paint them right now because you got this big plastic backing of the seat and these pieces here that we got to do later, and I don't want to keep buying 100 cans of this stuff, so we're going to paint. Oh, plus I got the 2 rear ones like this, the ones that are all disintegrated. So I'm going to see if I can get them. These are kind of really bad shape too. When I go to the junkyard, I'll see if I can get these 2. That's why we're going to save them instead of painting them now anyway. So we're going to paint these 4, these 4, and this rear one. See if we can get her done with 1 can. See how many it actually looks like the same color, guys, because some colors were, well, not of this, but of looking up interior stuff. Some says dark camel, beige, gold, fawn, palomino. You don't know what the hell. You know, how many different colors of this do they really need to make, you know? But anyway, regular old camel seems to be the same stuff. And that's another reason why I usually do this stuff in black. Because in black, 2 coats, you're done. You know, save a lot less materials. If this thing takes 4 coats to cover, then shit, that's double the amount of money that you're spending. And stuff keeps going up and up and up. I think these were 22. That 1 can of blue I bought for that truck, stepside, was 20. But I think this was 22. So that's $44 plus, I don't know what it was, 45 bucks with tax. So, shit. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a little piece of something, but it wasn't. Yeah, plus we got the dash. We're gonna go over the dash in another video. I could attempt to fix it, but it's not being covered. Like when I did, you know, my most popular video is that Nova dash. Well, that was being covered with material, so I didn't care what was underneath of it. It ain't going to be bothered by the sun or anything. The dash in this El Camino is you know, looks like this. You can't, you know, I'm not covering up with vinyl or nothing. So all the cracks in that, I can fix them and paint it with this, but I'm afraid the sun or something might crack them. Yeah, I know, I've heard every suggestion. Oh, use fiberglass, use this and prime this and epoxy that. Yeah, I know, but still. So I think next video I'm gonna bring my 82 black El Camino out here, because I bought a dash cover for that a while back. Well, when I fixed it up. And I didn't get it all glued on there or nothing, because you got to take the whole dash bezel and everything off to mount that first, and that's as far as I got. And it seemed to be just a little bit off, trying to force it to glue it on there. So I was going to fall apart again and square it up just a little bit. But anyway, that cover, it looks really nice and it fits really good too. Well, other than that, what I was telling you about. But and I can't remember how much it was, but I was kind of looking it up the other day, and there were like 100, and they're all like with shipping's extra, so $149 plus 40 to ship. It was going to be like $180, $190, something like that. But then I was looking for something else. Now I can't remember. I think it said 78 to 88. Now I was looking for something else, and all of a sudden these ads pop up. This is on eBay ads. You know, they were $100 at this one place, but it said 81 to 88. I'm thinking, oh shit, well I thought 78 to 88 were the same. So I need to recheck that, because see, my black one's an 82. So I don't know whether I should take that off and see if it fits this 78. And then go ahead and order the $100 one. $100 sounds pretty good to me. Just slip that cover on there and glue it on, and it'll look like a brand new dash. And it comes down, it covers all, you know, the stereo cover and all that stuff. So I think it'll look really good. Instead of screwing around trying to fix all them cracks, hoping the sun don't break them open again, or fade out the paint, or crack the fiberglass, or whatever else we're going to use to fix it. So yeah, guys, anyway, I'd rather use dash cap, and $100 sounds good, 190 not so good. So I can't just buy one and the 81 to 88 and hope for the best that it's going to be it's going to fit the 78. So I can do a little bit more research on it maybe. If not, I can take one off the black one to see if it fits this one. So anyway, I think I'm going to do that next video, guys. I'm going to bring it out, park it over there side by side. And because I left a few things on the other video, I mentioned that I couldn't find the bolt or anything for the alternator, or the power steering pump's flopping around. And I didn't realize what it was missing, but now I do, and I think I got an extra one. So anyway, just figure I'd do some rambling while I'm painting that. I don't know how many coats was that, guys, 3 or 4. I still got about a half a can. I think I'll put one more good coat on it, and we'll put some of this on in the morning. I believe these two here we can put on to hold the headliner up, because you gotta have something to hold that up. And these side ones, you gotta put one in. I'd put one in before the other and all that stuff. So anyway, we'll figure out some way of propping that up and getting her in there, just so we can see what it looks like. That and the carpet, and then I think we'll be finished with this video on that. You know, it's just going to be the carpet and the headliner. Okay, well, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, it's the next day. This is the rear piece to hold in the headliner. These are about 25 bucks for the 3. The ad even says, these are GM, one use only, made to be destroyed when taking out. See, they got a middle little thing there that pops out, and there's no way to close that in when you're taking it out, so it breaks the middle. And of course, you can see these, it just broke the whole thing. So the front one is 5 of them, and they're the cheapest. Most places don't have the rear ones. See these, they're right here. So what we're gonna do, and they're between 10 to 20 bucks for the 5 of them. And why places sell 10 or 20 of them, I don't know. I kept looking and looking, because I thought, well, maybe they're the front and the rear, but no, they're different clips for the front and the back. So what we're gonna do is just put in a couple of screws. So I put in one going in this way and one over there. And it needs to hang down. The headliner goes in like this, and then I'll just tighten up them screws, and hopefully they won't go through the roof. And the back one is right here. These are where there's 5 holes, but there's only supposed to be 3. 1, 2, 3. So same thing, we're going to just put a couple of screws up through there. Okay, there's the dome light. Let me show it to you here. You can get the lens for 10 bucks. But see this housing? You could paint it or whatever. But it was 32 bucks for the whole thing. And it has new contacts, new bulb, and a pigtail, which will just splice into here. So for 32 bucks, I just got the whole new deal on there. This plastic piece here actually slides into here. It was all rusty. I just put some 415 on there. So that actually pushes real tight into there, and then has some screws along the bottom. So we're gonna at least put them 3 on for right now and get the headliner in there. This we can put through the hole and just let it dangle down till I get the new one. And he's got to, I saved them, but I don't know where I put them. Probably lost them by now. 2 little push things that hold that in there, but we'll get it. I'll find them. Okay, yeah, I just been screwing around doing little stuff like that. I put some 415 on the jack handle and the jack base here as well. Okay, so let me drill some holes for this back one, and we'll get that headliner in there. Take a look at it. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to try to glue some of the headliner material to this. See, this is what they got for the factory sewed on there. But if I can get some thick door edge guard looking things and put it around there, might look all right. It's either that or spend $100 for new ones. I might try it. Just glue it on both sides, trim it. I don't think I got any edge guards that wide. I bought it. Yeah, I don't think I do. Anyway, I'm going to try that later. Okay, here's the headliner. One of the hardest parts is finding these screw holes when you go to put your sun visors on. So put your screws in there first while you can, you know, bend it down and look and see where the holes are, because they're a mother. Okay, so yeah, I just put 2 screws there, 3 screws along this back. I'll wait on the new dome light. I guess I could put those other 2 on there also, but I think these 2 pillar ones have screws, but these ones have clips like this. Might be able to make them work. If not, we'll put some screws in there too. The hell with them disposable things. Okay, got this on there. You can see, I don't know if you can see very good, there's sun shining through, but you can see all that old faded stuff there, but you know, what can you do? I went ahead and paint the kick panels. But you can see how crappy they look because they were all pitted and everything. These look like garbage. I actually took some Scotch-Brite. You use Scotch-Brite or steel wool, clean them up. They're the same left and right. I put this side on there for now. I'm going to run 2 speaker wires on that side because I can go over here. Because this is the side with the wiring harness right here is the wiring harness, I believe. No, maybe not. Might have it on both sides. Anyway, I can run, that's where wires are supposed to go. Anyway, let's get a wrap around like that. These are the 2 rear speakers, so I'm just going to run them. Not sure exactly where to mount them yet. Speakers, I could just put a couple of ones back here, but I might put some 6x9s. But then again, we're just going to hook up this stereo here, which doesn't sound worth a shit. I forgot to paint this. I'm going to go ahead and paint that. Probably paint the top of this lid for now. And this here, yeah, here's I just got everything stuffed up here, the CB. We gotta find where that mounts to. Mount that in there. This is the dash. Okay, there is a difference. 78 to 80 are the same, so 78, 79, 80, and then 81 to 88 are different. I can go look at my 82 and see, but I think it's the vent panels or something. So yeah, the cheapest you can get is about 190, 200 bucks for the full cover, which comes, it comes down and covers all this and everything. I'll show you on my 82 next video. Comes down and covers up all this perfectly. But for 81 to 88, I get it for 92 bucks. That's probably why I got it for my 82. But this one, 190 is the cheapest. So whether we can fix this cracks, I don't know, but that'll be coming up soon. We got to take all this apart anyway because it's all rusty looking in there. Gonna clean that up. There's no room for gauges. There was a gauge thing for 54 bucks, but you got to take this out. It takes the place of this, and it just got two little pods to put 2-inch gauges in. But I don't want to do away with the ashtray and the little, there ain't much room for stuff, so you can put your phone or something there. And you got stuff here, but then again, there's no cup holders. So I don't know, I want to at least put a water temperature gauge, but I got a 3-gauge set. My 82 doesn't have this console, so I hung it down here, but there's no room in this to hang some gauges. May put them in here or something. Anyway, lots of little stuff to go over like that. But anyway, got the carpet, got the headliner, got all this back area, carpet stuff squared away, spare tire in there. So I got quite a bit done, got what I wanted to get done on this video. So, yeah, well that's what's, oh, the door panels. Somebody does make them, but they're like a one-piece plastic molded thing for $3.95 each. That'd be 800 bucks for both of them. No chrome, no nothing, just one piece. Because these are 2-piece. See, from here down is 1 piece, and this is 1 piece. You actually pull this up from here, pull it up, and then I think it's got a couple of screws in there, and then you pull this out, and it's got some clips or screws at the bottom. It's just like the Red El Camino. Now, what I can get, and then there's used ones on there, but just stupid maroon and blue colors and stuff, but they want $300-400 bucks for a used, just for one on eBay. So you can see all this crap here. This is what this looks like, and it'll just look like shit painting it. So this ain't so bad because it's back there hidden. So anyway, there's a place that makes from here down, and it's a molded piece, and then they give you the carpet, a gray carpet thing to lay in there. But what it's made for is it's got 2 speakers here, one there and one there. So it's for, they said, for the sound, sound person that likes sounds. So anyway, it's kind of neat, and yeah, but it'll have 2 speakers, but no big deal. I don't know what they are, 4.5, 3.5, something like that. And get some speakers to put in there to cover the holes. So anyway, that would replace all this crap here. So then all we'd have to worry about is from here up. And I think this will clean. If not, it can be painted with vinyl. And then whether I can get this chrome off and paint it black, I don't know. I don't think I can get that chrome separate. But anyway, those 2 pieces for the left and the right from here down, 72 bucks. Both sides. So that's pretty good, that's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and order them. So at least we'll take care of the bottom half. Like I said, I think we can clean up this. We're going to take these off and power wash them. It's just all moldy and shit in there. And then this is kind of crappy, but yeah, I was just worried about all this crappy looking plastic. There was only one bad comment where somebody said that he couldn't figure out how to mount it. Well, it's pretty easy to how to mount it. And it comes with a whole bag of clips and mounts and everything, so it looks like it's might be a little bit difficult mounting it, but we can figure it out and just put a couple of screws in there if we have to. So anyway, I'm going to order that today, guys, and that's coming. So yeah, we'll have the door panels to do and the dash to do on the interior. The seat covers are supposed to be shipped today. Today's September 20th. I told them I'd give them to the 28th, and then I'm going to file with PayPal. I already filed with PayPal. They said I got to respond by the 29th or else forfeit. So on the 28th, I'm going to go in there and say, give me my money back. That'll give them 8 days to send it. So if they don't send it, or if it's any more of a delay, then it's gone. I'm not going to order some from them. So anyway, guys, that's coming up. You know, you'd think, well, you know, a two-door doesn't have a back seat, doesn't have a back simple interior. Well, shit, it's a lot of work, guys. Okay, so we got that up. I'm going to bring my 82 over here for next video. I have a few little things. We'll go over it when I get it next video. I'm going to do a little bit of work to that too. Okay, so like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.